morning. Oh, featuring the bin in the background. Good morning.
Good morning.
I always have to angle up here. We are, that's going to hurt your back. We're off to feed the pig. The pram has its uses. It is all go here this morning. So we're going to do some affiliated BD, Marley's first affiliated novice tests. Just getting anxiety. Whoa!
Give me anxiety.
Just feeding the pig. There's a lot to do this morning. I need to do the vending machine. So I'm going to do half of it before we go and half of it when we get back. Luckily we're only down the road at Moulton. 25 minute drive.
Yeah, if even.
Not plotted. He's not platted. I hate, Chloe will tell you this, I hate not platting, and I have to be really clean and perfect every time I go out. And
I can't offer to help because, well,
you're not coming near his name.
We'll insert my plats here.
The last time Chloe needed to take Prince out, I platted him. No horse from this farm is going out. They're not that bad. Anyway, okay. I didn't have time to plat. He lives in the field. We've just washed the mud off of him this morning. I say we, Chloe rocked the pram and I washed the mud off. So, yes, we're not going to be the cleanest horse there, but no prizes for cleanliness. And I don't actually think that needs topping up. Maybe I'll do a bucket. I'll do it later. No prizes for cleanliness in BD. I think your dog's just legged it down there. So I'm hoping I don't get penalised for not having plats in. The last time I got to a BD with no plats in, I very quickly banded them in. Oh, no, where is she? I very quickly banded them in when I got there, but there's not going to be time for that today. We need to leave in about 45 minutes and I still need to go and top up my milkshake special. I think she headed that way.
She'll appear.
Milkshake special of the day and the cheeses, and go and do something for my pasteuriser, and then we can do the rest of that when I get back, unless there's a milk frenzy between now and then. 2 novices, gonna ride them both side saddle, but I have got my astride saddle just in case. His first affiliated novices, he has done a very small handful, maybe 3 astride unaffiliated. The aim was to get Pet Plan winter scores, but I think that's already been scuppered because I've left it too late. But my original aim, which Chloe has reminded me, was Pet Plan winter scores for prelim, and we have those. So this is a bonus, so we're just going to go and see how he does. There's a lot of people in the class at an affiliated novice, and hopefully he'll be a good boy. Yeah. I don't know whether I say see you at Moulton or see you in the car after last time.
We'll see you in a bit.
See you whenever Chloe decides to start filming. Bye! Hello. Look at him. Thank you so much. Tess has helped me while I've been working. Got Marley immaculately clean. Look, his tail's nearly already dried in the wind.
His tail is so easy to brush.
Hey, good boy. Oh yeah, because your ponies have got really thick tails, haven't they? Good boy. You're all clean and smart. Yes. Good lad. On we go. Good boy. Not platted. Say hi to the vlog, Tess.
Hi.
We've got Tess as well. Tess is going to come and help, and actually, bless her, has got him all clean after his rather cold, wet mud wipe off this morning. So, full team ahead, ready to go and do our first novice BD tests. We're here. We're tacking up. I've already been ogling at really nice dressage horses, which I need to stop doing. And these guys are picking hay off of my fluffy that I dropped on the floor on Wednesday in, I think that vlog will have gone live by the time this one goes live. So somebody else rode him side saddle on Wednesday. It wasn't them that dropped this, it was me. So I'm just putting these guys to good use. I'd say you're my Christmas elves, but neither of you are looking very festive today.
And I'm like 6 foot.
Buddy the elf, remember?
Buddy the elf.
Oh. I feel like that was quite a drastic change. All of a sudden I'm ready. Maybe I should do some recording of me putting the habit, which is what I'm wearing, on, and all of the regalia.
How are you feeling? Good, actually. Happy? I just want to go wrong, but... I can read it out. the practice run if you wanted. Thank you.
Right, here we go. Please excuse me, I've got a bit of a cold. So we got 6.5 for this centre line. Quarter slightly right throughout is what the judge said, which is completely fair enough. Because he's still so new to the side saddle, he isn't quite aware of me not having a right leg yet, but he is getting there, and I was really pleased that he was much less quarters right than what he has been before. We are now doing a circle 15 metres, and again we got a 6.5 for this, not taking contact evenly both sides, and he was just fighting me a little bit, but again, for how new he is, and this is his first time doing this level of test at an affiliated competition, I was still very pleased. We got a 7 for this change of the rein, saying it was fairly fluent with the, walk transition over the middle. He was just a little bit, again, you can see that unsteady in the contact for my liking, so I thought the 7 was quite generous. I was very pleased with that canter transition, and a 7 as well. The right canter, for some reason, especially astride, is a bit of a tricky one for us, and I don't know why. It's obviously me. Another 7 here for the 20-metre circle in canter, and she said it was balanced. And again, I'm quite pleased with how rhythmical he looks there, very pleased with it. Now, the next move is a half 15, returning to the trap with some counter canter, and I had just said in the warm-up, it's just one move, I'm just going to not worry if it doesn't happen, because he panics in the counter canter. So we got a 6.5 for this manoeuvre, so the half circle return to the track, saying the canter becoming short, which is fair. And then we got a 6.5 for the counter canter, just saying needs more balance, which I was so pleased with because he didn't panic, he didn't run off. So for us, that was actually quite a big deal to do that. We got a 7 for that working trot, and we got a 6.5 for the medium here, just saying the nose was tilting, which it was. He'd started to get a bit anxious, and he tilts his nose to the right when he gets anxious, and we are working on that with Amy to stop him from doing that. We got a 7 for the working trot across here, which again, I think I completely agree with all of these marks actually. I thought they were really fair. And here we're circling right again. We got a 6.5, bend varying, and he was just trying to fall in a little bit again, not having that right leg. And then we change the rein again with the walk across the middle, 6.5. Needs to stay forward to the bit, which I completely agree with. He just was dropping behind me a little bit, so just there. But I wasn't disappointed with it, I was really pleased. And then another canter transition, we got a 7. And they were very sweet. Again, the first time I've asked for canter in those places and in a test environment, and he obliged, especially side saddle, so really pleased. Another 7 for this circle. The canter work's coming on really nicely with him now. He feels nice and up through the shoulder and balanced. And then we're coming on to the half 15s and doing the counter canter. So this is his worst rein in the counter canter. He just panics. He just sort of runs off and panics. He doesn't always change, because his changes are quite established for jumping. Sometimes he does. So we got a 6.5 for this part. More energy, losing straightness. And then for the counter canter, so here we got a 6, unbalanced haunches in, which he was, but for him, I was thrilled, absolutely thrilled. I don't know if you could see then my beaming smile as I came around the corner. We got a 7 for the transition to working trot, and then a 6 for the medium trot, head tilt, horse holding the right rein, which again he was. I need to work on that because the medium trot is actually really nice with him. So I was I knew we could do better, but I think I was just so pleased with the counter canters. We got a 7 for that transition, saying it's fluent. And then it is the time of the change the rein, a free walk and a long rein. It's a double manoeuvre, a double mark for this manoeuvre. It says more supple stretch, fidgeting in the contact, which he was. And he can be fidgety, and we've come a long way. He used to not stretch down at all. But he did give me some, so I was happy with that. But he does have a tendency to jog in the walk, and it's much harder to stop him side saddle because I've only got one leg. So this was a little bit tentatively ridden from me. We got a 6.5 for this medium walk with a comment needs to stay forwards, which is true. I was just trying not to let him jog in the test. So I was pleased that we did just stay in the walk. We got a 7 for that transition to working trot. And then down the centre line, we got a 6.5 quarters tending right, which there you go, he was. But we are getting better and working on it. And we got a 7 for paces, a 6.5 for impulsion, a 6 for cooperation, and a 7 for my seat. Elegant partnership, take care and keep straightness, especially on the centre line and in canter. Not always able to maintain a fluent contact yet, which I think was completely fair, and 66.5%. I was really, really pleased with the test though. Thrilled to bits with him. Probably take your bit out. So take your bit out. Hang on, sorry, that was really mean. Hang on, I'll be 2 seconds. 2 little min ones. There you go. You were very clever. And he didn't jog, he didn't get stressy.
And your new Mackie hair colour.
I know, Rose is going to kill me. She told me not to use it before photographs.
But it's nice.
Sorry, Rose. She won't watch this.
It is nice. Really see that she will watch it and she'll be like, I told you!
You better clean that! Oh boy. Right, and then have a bridal break, and then feed the baby, back on and do the test that I have no idea where I'm going.
I don't even have it to read it out to you now.
I've got it on my phone.
Oh.
Okay, I'm about to get back on for the second test. Chloe is on baby duty, Tess has been on Marley duty. I've got it covered here, and then we're going to go and get some hot chocolates. Oh, hi everyone! Hot chocolates, and then hit the road because I've got some work to do. I actually need my phone, which is why I picked it up. I didn't actually pick it up to do this. Love you all, really. To check where I'm going in the next test. Like I pretend I've remembered it. Sue's been reading. Right, here we go again, test number 2. Oh, spooking at the board. This definitely wasn't as good as the first test, and the judge definitely didn't like him as much as the first judge. So different judge. We got a 6 for the enter, overshot A on entry, horse flex right and halt. First time I've ever asked him to halt on the way in. Again, I didn't realise that I'd entered the 2 hardest novice tests for his first affiliated novices. And side saddle, but we're still here. And he was a good boy. The next we are R turn right, F turn left. It's coming up now. Yeah, she gave us a 6, saying more suppleness needed. Now I had a chat with a friend that knows more than I about dressage, and I thought when it was turn left, turn right, you had to show it as like a corner and not a curve like a circle. Turns out they are wanting a little bit of bend, so it's my fault for riding this completely incorrectly. It was me guiding his outside shoulder round and not asking for bend, because that's what I thought the manoeuvre was. So we got 5.5 for the second half of those manoeuvres, saying we needed more supple bend. But that's my fault, but I will know for next time that I actually do need to have a little bit of inside bend when I'm doing those turns. 10 metre circle here, we got a 6, saying he needed more uniform bend. He also finds this side of the arena more spooky. I don't know why. Medium trot, we got a 6, saying lost balance at the start and then running, and it wasn't great. I was quite happy with a 6 actually. It's a shame because the medium trot and training is coming really good. We just haven't quite got it in the test environment yet. And now we're going back to another 10 metre circle, 5.5. She said my O was too large and I was losing the outside shoulder. Accuracy is not my strong point. I thought that being large was a little bit harsh, but it is what it is. I'll accept my 5.5. Medium trot, 6.5, better steps. Just went a little bit wiggly on me. There you can see he's just spooking, so I can't really get him to step under, which is a shame. He does have a lovely medium trot. We got a 7 here for our walk transition. I was very pleased with a 7. And then changed the rein in a free walk on a long rein. I think I said in the previous test he does have a tendency to jog. He is very, very forward going, and I just still need to learn in the side saddle quite how forward going he is. And actually he did quite a nice walk for the most of it. But she gave me a 3, which was really expensive because it's a double mark manoeuvre. but I know that he does it, and I'm trying to stop, and I need to find a different way or know where my limit is in the side saddle and how I can stop him from doing it, but I'll take that to Amy. My medium walk here, she said, was a little cautious for 6.5, which it was because he just jogged. So I was definitely very cautious. We got a 7 for the transition to working trot there. So very pleased with that. He was nice and forwards. And a 7 for our right canter transition, which is unheard of. So that is definitely heading in the right direction. And then I go wrong, even with Sue reading it. And the judge has underlined in the test sheet here, circle right 15 metres. So I think I just do a little manoeuvre in a minute to come back, start again, and then do my 15-metre circle. So I did lose some marks here, got some penalty points for going wrong. So I just refocus, get everything back together again, and now I'll do my 15-metre circle. She gave me a 6 and said more uniform bend. And he's just a little bit quarters in again, so I just need to work on him respecting the cane as my right leg. But again, he's so new. We got a 6 there for our medium canter, saying quarters in. And then give and retake there, we got a 6.5, some hollowing in the give and retake. And then we've got our favourite manoeuvre, some counter canter again. She gave us a 5.5, steps coming short and tight. For him and for where we are, I was delighted with this counter canter. I thought that was actually really good. I thought 5.5 was a bit mean, but I'm happy with that counter canter. And again, I was grinning like a Cheshire cat. 7 for the transition to trot and a 7 for that transition to canter. And when I do know how to ride a 15-metre circle, we got a 7. So I was very pleased with that. And so the left canter is actually coming along really nicely. I just need to work on these quarters on the right rein. We get a 6 for our medium canter here, saying he was crooked. Hard to see from the video angle there. 6.5 for our working canter and our give and retake, saying slight loss of outline. A 6 for the change of the rein here, saying tightness over back. But this is our worst counter canter, and actually I know the quarters are in slightly, but he did it and he didn't panic, and I was so pleased with him. And we got a 6 for that downwards transition to the working trot, saying he fell into the trot. And then we do our half 10-metre circle back onto the centre line. The 6 is also included in the half 10 actually, which is amazing because they're so far apart. And down the centre line, halt, immobility, salute, 5.5, crooked halt, not square, which I thought was a bit mean. I'll let you, I know he's a bit quarters in there, but now we get to the halt, I thought was quite straight. But anyway, we got a 7 for paces, 6 for impulsion, 6 for cooperation, 7 for rider's position and seat. And the collective comments say, elegant horse, is willing but not always maintaining suppleness today on the right rein, often crooked and falling in, which is fair enough. But as you can see by my beaming smile, I was delighted with him, and that was a 60.32%, our lowest one yet. He's snoozing. He's worked really hard. Nope, not even responding to the clicks, he's that tired. Hi! Are you snoozing? Is that fun? We are driving home! As you can tell, I'm happy.
You should be thrilled.
He was a really good boy. I do know where we came in one test, but I don't have the results of the second test yet. Sue's been in the vlog before. Sue is stewarding, and she is going to...
That didn't sound healthy.
Are you okay? Oh my god. Sue is stewarding and is going to pick up my second score and sheet. I've learned quite a lot from today. Mainly, check the tests before you enter.
Yeah.
So these are Marley's first novices affiliated, and they are the hardest two. 2 long arenas. 1, trot down the centre line and hold to X at the beginning, which he's never had to do. So I threw him in the deep end. There were some very nice dressage horses. And
some of them were like, yeah, they were fancy, weren't they?
Really fancy, with some really, really beautiful riders on. I think I've taken so much from today, because I would normally, I think we're all lying if we don't like to go to a competition and win. because we wouldn't be competing. It's nice to win,
Yeah.
and I do like to win. I like to be competitive. And today I went with, we were just happy. It was a very much we're happy to be there day, wasn't it?
Yeah.
It was all a bit stressful this morning, but we got there and genuinely, she's pulled my sock off, genuinely had a really nice time there. We haven't forgotten Tess, by the way.
No,
She's gone. She went before we left. Could you imagine? Oh God, we've left Tess at Malton. We haven't forgotten Tess. She's gone home separately. She's going to go ride a pony. And anyway, 2 really hard novices, both with cantering, one with medium cantering.
Yeah. And there was guns going off.
Yeah.
There was a horn blasting, which if that was me on my like on Prince, that would not have went down very well. What else was going on? There was so much.
There's a lot of horses. Probably the busiest BD show I've ever been to.
Yeah,
I've only done about 6 with him. I think I've done 6 prelims.
Yeah,
something like that.
Yeah, sitting around there, isn't it?
Yeah, but never a novice. And it was so busy. And you know what? There were definitely bits that could have been better, but I was so pleased. I just wanted to do canter.
I'm proud of you.
Aww.
I am. I'm proud of you.
You make me cry. Don't say things like that. You catch me off guard.
We went today. Today was just sort of a bonus day, wasn't it? Really,
Yeah.
It was more of a bonus day. There's a lot going on this month. It's December, and
yeah, it is. Hey, look, Santa won't come to you. I don't mean
bag of coal.
I think she's lost her snack. There's a lot going on.
Yeah, it was. Yeah, I think.
So
should be pleased.
Yeah, I am.
Yeah.
And it's a shame because we probably can't. Are you okay? We can't get our 3rd score, I don't think, to do novice bronze because we've got family things on, and you know what? As my dressage instructor said, sometimes real life has to come first.
Yeah.
And I think in this case it will. So today was just, let's go out and see how he does at a novice. We could have completely crashed and burned. We don't know. We still can. We still haven't got the 2nd score.
Yeah. No. I think.
Should we? We'll be back in a minute.
That's what she thinks.
It's on the ribbon. I've put
Hello.
The baby's now occupied with a wrapper. This is the last competition of 2024 for us. 2 of the hardest tests I've ever asked him to do, and I went in the side saddle just to add a complication. And I said to Claire, I said to you before, didn't I? I said both tests have got cantering, but it's just 2 movements. We're going to forget about them.
Yeah.
And you know what? He did them. And if anyone that knows me, especially Amy, does Amy watch my vlogs? Amy, do you watch the vlog? Hi, you. My dressage instructor, my long-suffering dressage instructor. I'm going to message her as soon as I get home and tell her that we did them.
Yeah.
And actually, they weren't bad. They weren't horrendous.
No.
I've not actually looked what the scores are.
I stand at the edge going,
and I was beaming, could have cried because he'd done the canter, so he could, even if he came last, 100% didn't mind because we'd done that move. But we did come last.
No, you did not come last. You came
3rd.
Yay!
Only a mark and a half behind the winner.
Yeah.
So not, we were right up there. It was a big class as well. Probably the biggest BD class I've done.
It was busy.
10 more.
I think the last one I went with you, it was dead, and I was like, this is my sort of thing. I should be coming to things like this, but
It's because
it's so busy.
Right at the end to get everyone's scores.
So busy.
Are we done? Do we need to stop recording? No, maybe.
No, she's good.
And then the other one was busy as well, but we don't have the score for that one. So
No, not yet.
I'll update you all when we have the score, when Sue sends it through.
Yeah.
I did go wrong in the 2nd test with a caller, but that's just me. It was all, I think what I've also learned is that I need to just, if I've entered a competition, I need to prepare for it properly, learn my tests, I need to look at the tests that I've entered,
Yeah.
because I would have said it was too much for him, but actually it wasn't.
No,
he did
it
those
wasn't.
tests.
Yeah.
I didn't have time to plait, and Amy had said to me before, just pick the things that are the most important. So plaiting, it doesn't matter. We don't have to plait. It just.
He was
bugs me.
clean. It's all that matters. He was,
And
yeah.
we made a good account of ourselves.
Yeah. And a lot of people were asking me about side saddle, and I was like, yeah, I don't ride side saddle. Should we
Are you
pause?
okay? I think we'll go back to a pause. Perks of having a baby in the car and trying to vlog. Please don't be put off. Any new subscribers? How many are we up to now? 54.
50, yeah, it's 50 something.
Growing.
Yeah.
We've given her those neck rolls you have on an airplane? Don't ask me why there's one in the car. We've given her that to play with.
It comes in handy.
So people are asking you about side saddle.
Yeah, a lot of people were asking me, and I was like, oh well, I don't ride side saddle. All I know is that Chloe,
She's got 2 legs on that side.
all I know is that it involves one stirrup, and Chloe prefers to ride like that. And I was saying, one of the gentlemen was saying about, back then they would have went hunting like that, and I was like, no, Chloe does hunt like that. He's like, really? I was like, yeah.
On this horse.
I was like, she would rather jump like that as well, and he was like, really? And I was like, yeah. It's like everything.
If you watch Tina's vlog, which I think will be out, it'll be out by the time I get this one out.
Yeah. 12th of December. If you haven't seen it, go and look at it.
Go to Tina's channel. Yeah, coming from me with my 50. Anyway, moving on swiftly. Basically, I'm really pleased with my horse. We've had a very nice morning. We had hot chocolate. You didn't want anything, did you?
No,
you were happy with your
If you still like to sponsor us, that'd be great. Dr. Peppy.
I've got mine too. I haven't actually had any yet. I like it to open and just defizz a bit.
Oh, you like flat stuff?
Not flat, just you know when it's so fizzy that it goes up your nose?
I like flat stuff. Like I shake like my bottles of Coke and stuff beforehand
So
to
if
get
I
all
open
fizzy.
the Coke that you've had and it goes all over me,
That's mine. I like it flat. Fanta flat, Pepsi flat, Coke flat. Everything has to be flat.
But yeah, we're very happy. Last competitive outing for
Of
this
the
year.
And that comes season of 2024. Isn't that the sign?
Something like that. Oh, how does that go? That's gonna bump me
you know
now.
what I'm talking about?
Oh, please refuel. Okay. And yeah, I think we might do. We're not decided what the last thing is going to be. My birthday's at the end of the month, so I feel like I might go for a Joe lesson.
Yes, there's one on the 29th.
Chloe's been grounding me, so I don't do too much because I like to be like, so we're going to do this, and this.
Reality check!
With no thought about poor Chloe here, who has to come with me. She doesn't have to, but
No, I do come with you.
And her riding her horse, and also no thought for me either, as in how much I like to try and squeeze a lot in.
Yeah, and then it becomes very overwhelming, and we've got to.
But I told you to give me the reality
Yeah.
check, didn't I?
Yeah.
Is that fun?
It's the pillow. So it's just a case of when you're doing it, especially with a baby as well, you've got to just make sure we're doing
2 things, 1 of each a month.
yeah. And this is like the dressage for this month.
Yeah.
So hopefully at the end of the month we'll do the jumping.
Yeah.
And then anything
I
in
might try and
between.
get out to an arena higher.
Yeah.
But
Well,
that's
I want
both of us.
Yeah, Sparbush.
Yeah, 'cause you're going to make me jump that.
Yes, that
Big
corner.
corner.
Yeah.
Maybe I do it in the Joe lesson.
Or you could do it. Yeah, because it'll be at Sparbush. Yeah, that's a good idea.
Could do.
Yeah.
There's a massive corner that Chloe thinks is 90 centimetres. It is not. At Sparrowbush, she's jumped
Listen,
before, and
it's
there's just
not.
no way. It's huge. It's huge.
It's fine.
When we vlog it, if I jump it.
The corners are nicer because if you think about it, they're tinier. There's not a lot to go over, if you know what I mean. Like the edge, if you aim for the edge of it, it's not as big.
Let me know in the comments if you prefer a corner or a hay cart to jump.
Oh, they're
cross
vile.
country.
No.
Yeah, you're just backwards.
No, a corner, it's skinnier, you're over it quicker. No, a hay cart, there's a lot of room there.
Shows how the Irish mind works.
Absolutely not. Rather jump a stone wall.
We could vlog next week.
What's next week?
Photographs of Rose will hate me if I do that.
Yeah,
I'll see what she says. She'll hate me if I
that'll
vlog.
be good.
We've got Rose from Daydream Equine Photography coming next week to do photographs
That would be good.
of everyone. Hopefully we'll have time for Marley, but Marley's at the bottom of the pile.
Oh, Marvin.
Next week, which is going to be very exciting.
Here.
It's going to be a great time. Right, I'm quite happy with my debrief.
Yeah,
I'll have to debrief more when we get the second test sheet.
Yeah. And then, yeah, that's us.
Home, turn
We're
them
going to
out.
go
I need to
home,
go to work.
turn them out, you're going to go to work, and I'm
Ben's
going to
gonna go for sleep.
She's going to go for a siesta, and I'm going to go and find my partner.
You're going to go find him.
Yeah, don't know where he is.
Good luck.
See you in a bit.
Bye. We are the day after the competition for our outro.
That took a minute to process.
Are you okay?
Yeah, okay.
Why? I don't know why we didn't do it when we got back yesterday. It was very much all system. I needed to get to work. That was it.
Yeah.
I had to go and work. So it was chuck the... Where are... Maybe you should hold the camera. For God's sake. Every time. There we go. So we are in the middle of Storm Dara. What do you...
Dara. Begins with D. Dara.
We're in the middle of a storm. It's cold, it's windy, it's not good. We've just turned the horses out. They're okay.
Yeah.
It's stopped raining now.
Yeah.
We haven't ridden today. You're a fair
I
weather rider.
don't ride during the months of October, November, December, January, February, March.
She does.
So just
Normally
6
when I
months of
say
the
get
year.
on, go on, off you go, you'll be fine.
6 months of the year, maybe.
And then she comes back and says what a nice ride she's had. We have the results from the second test. We came last.
Yeah, but it was
To put it bluntly, by about 10 marks as well. We really did come last, but we know we're not all airs and graces here. It's not all about the winning.
Got a ribbon.
Yeah, we got 5th out of 5 in our section, but the 3rd out of like loads was really good. Hopefully you will have seen the footage of the tests. I don't think it was that bad. I did go wrong and he did jog in the walk, but we were pretty heavily penalised for those, which is fine. That is, got to sort the wheat from the chaff, and I was the chaff yesterday.
That's what you get, unfortunately, when you've got different judges. And
I did my counter-canters, and
Yeah,
I'm still
that's
buzzing.
all.
I am still buzzing about that.
that is all you wanted.
Yeah.
You said getting it and going in there.
Yeah, and I did ride side saddle.
Yeah.
And there were a lot of pros.
Yes.
On very nice dressage horses.
Very nice dressage horses.
So one of them had so much power in the canter that it was spooking the other horses in the warm up with like its noise. Oh, I wonder if they can hear the wind. Can you hear the wind? And that's I just came on to say see ya, and I came last. She hasn't even had a Dr. Pepper. There's not even any E numbers. What have you eaten? Anything?
What did I have today? Can't remember. Don't know what did I eat.
Have you eaten?
I did eat a cookie before I came out here.
What sort of cookie?
It was from Tesco. It's caramel something. I don't know. It had a lot of cinnamon in it. It was lovely though. It was nice. Yeah,
Well, we're all wrapped up
it's kicking in now.
because it's freezing.
It's cold.
I think I'm done. We actually did have a really nice
Yeah, we did.
afternoon, or
Yeah.
middle of the day.
Stressful morning, but once we got
Yeah.
on, we got going. Because
It was
I think
great.
it's just because it was so early.
And I wasn't
You said
platted.
it was so early, but it wasn't. It's just timing everything, wasn't it? And then
Yeah.
when we got there, it was actually really fun.
It was really fun.
Yeah.
And we had hot chocolate. Actually, you didn't have hot chocolate.
No.
Had hot chocolates to warm up.
Dr. Peppy.
And then, we did have. It was just really nice. There
Yeah,
was
it was
no
chilled.
stress at the competition.
No.
And super chilled. Baby was pretty well behaved.
Met some new people. It was nice.
Made some new friends.
Yeah, it was good. I enjoyed it.
And I had a nice time. And he was just so good.
Yeah.
I just
He
like
was.
taking him out because he is so good. Can you just
Fine.
stay still?
Sorry, I'm
It
looking
might
at
actually
you
be
when
me.
you're talking.
I don't know if it's me that's moving. Is it me?
It's me.
Is it you?
I think
It's
it
not
is,
me.
'cause
It's
I'm
you.
like this.
But we're very, very cold in the storm. But we're done. I need to go to the supermarket and grab some bits, and then I can go home.
You're not doing click and collect.
No, I need like 2 things. I think there's a minimum.
I
order. I
still
think
do
it is me
click
that's
and
moving. Can you do click and collect for 2 things?
I think so, as long as you pay the fee.
It's like 35 quid for 2
Yeah.
things. There are 2 different kinds of people in the world.
I never normally, but I did one today to collect tomorrow, and I'm excited. I'm really excited. Like, I don't have to go in and socialise with anybody. Like, I'm just gotta go drive up and be like, thank you, goodbye. It's 7 o'clock in the morning though. So.
I've got a day off tomorrow.
Oh, that'd be nice. Have a lie in, relax.
Are you joking? I have a baby. On that note,
I'll have a lie in for you. Oh,
Thanks-
wait, I can't.
thanks
Click
for-
and collect.
what time are you going to get it? 7.
Between 7 and half 7. Can we screenshot your face for the thumbnail?
Who organises a click and collect at 7 o'clock?
Oh, me. I thought get on the roads before everybody's on the roads.
There's a storm out there, no one's on the roads. Anyway, I'm staying warm in. I'm gonna mention this because this is. You can't really see it. This is my Toggy. I think it's a Sherpa gilet. It's fleecy, and I've only had it for a few days.
Yeah.
Oh, it's so warm. It is a game changer. So warm. Yeah, we're not talking about that one. Really warm. I'm very, very pleased with this. So if anyone, it's the new season autumn winter collection.
It does look very comfortable. I can confirm. That's warm. Toasty.
Finished stroking my head. Right, we're gonna go and please like, comment, and subscribe. I'm not sure what the next vlog's gonna be. Maybe an arena high. Oh, got my horse journey.
Yeah, and you've got jumping lesson at the end of the month.
Yeah. With Jo, and Jo hasn't been on the vlog yet, and I'm really excited to vlog Jo because she's the best.
So hopefully it'll be that'll be your last one of 2024.
Yeah. So I'm going to do one in the middle, which I probably need to do as my horse journey.
You should be doing it in Stormdura.
No. Like, comment, and subscribe. Bye.